So in the Reintegrate project, which was a study that was really focused on reintegration governance and how people go through the process of going back to their home countries, we wanted to really show the lived experience of returned migrants, and we wanted to do this in a way that we hope people could really connect with. So we did that through graphic stories, where we wrote scripts that were based on real people that we interviewed, and we pieced together different elements of their stories. And then we wrote a story which we sent to an artist, and the result is what you're seeing then as the graphic story. Linda is coming from the Philippines, and the Philippines is a country that has one of the most advanced labor migration governance in the world, and at the same time it's a country that is high risk of climate impacts. And generally both of these two domains are not really interacting and speaking to each other. So in this story, we wanted to show Linda's story, who's a domestic worker. The Philippines is very interesting because over 50% of the migrants are women, and the vast majority of them go for domestic work to countries such as the Middle East. But when we think about the drivers, we're often thinking mostly just about livelihoods and poverty. We're not thinking about other drivers. And Linda's case shows that climate was a key reason for her to migrate and the climate risks that she was facing. And she went from an environment to facing climate risks at home to facing significant protection risks abroad. And when she came back to the Philippines, these vulnerabilities were still interacting, and we see that she's really struggling with them upon return. So even though she has migrated, which is often used as a climate adaptation strategy, the reality is that when she returned, she was more vulnerable than when she left, now facing the challenges of the enduring trauma from the domestic worker migrants' abuse that she faced abroad, and the continuing climate risks that she was facing at home that she was not able to provide any solutions for from her migration. So the real point of this story is to think, I think, quite critically about the different ways that labor migration and climate interact, and the challenges people face, and the intersecting vulnerabilities that women can experience before migration, during it, and upon their return.